Okay guys, this video is going to be a little bit different and maybe all over the place and possibly even pointless, but I'm just going to leave it in the order that I did it and kind of explain my thought process and then maybe give an alternative of what you can do instead. Just keep in mind, I'm not a nail tech, I'm just a do-it-yourselfer trying to save some money. So the whole reason I'm trying something different, what had happened is I seen a video on TikTok of somebody saying that they had a gel nail allergy reaction or something like that. Then I went to the comments. I seen a bunch of people saying that they also had the same reaction. A lot of people were saying it was to the product that I was using, the Beetles nail gel glue. So naturally I panicked and said, okay, that's it, I'm not using this gel anymore. Instead of thinking like a rational person, realizing I've been using this glue for years, the same exact one, and haven't had a problem, so maybe I'd be okay. So I seen people mention that you need to use a HEMA-free nail glue and you wouldn't have that reaction. So immediately I went on Amazon and ordered this nail glue right here, which is HEMA-free. I added it to cart, bought it. Then, because I'm so smart, the day it was going to be delivered, I finally go on the website to actually read the reviews of this product, and there are so many reviews of people saying they had a bad allergic reaction to this product. So I once again freaked out and am not even going to use the product at all. And side note real quick, my nails are pretty messed up and they're really thin, which they normally aren't, because I tried to soak off for the first time my gel polish. I don't know how you guys do it, but it just wasn't working for me. I even cut myself one time, and then I just ended up getting impatient and kind of ripping a lot of it off, the majority off. So I'm just going to stick with what I normally use, which is this nail polish gel remover. It works super good. I'm just going to go back to that. So back to my story. I'm over here paranoid, trying not to get this nail allergy, even though I never had one, and it's time to do my nails. I decided to just put some gel tips on with the regular plastic nail glue. So at the time when I was doing my nails, I thought I'm just not going to use the fake plastic tip nails because I think they look really fake, and I'm going to use my own tips instead. Not realizing till a day after I did my nails that these tips are made of gel and might defeat my whole purpose of what I was trying to do. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, once the gel is cured, it won't bother you. At least that's what I've seen online. So it may still work. And the reason I like these tips is because they're really thin. They don't look fake. I have a kind of small nail bed and they just fit perfectly. I don't have to like even file them or sand them down or anything, shape them. They're the perfect shape, and I can even put a clear coat and they'll look really nice. So I'm basically taking the glue from this Kiss gel nail kit and I'm just going to use the glue. So I've actually never even used this glue before, even with the regular nails it comes with, just because I feel like it's not gonna last on me. I do a lot with my hands. I'm washing dishes a lot, all kinds of stuff, and I just need something that's gonna last. And so yeah, I don't even know how long this is gonna last, to be honest. This was just like a total experiment, and this is e-file that I'm gonna use. I'm just using this one because it doesn't need to be plugged in, but I still really like my other little $15 one. So I'm just basically doing what I normally do with the gel glue. I'm just going to stand the inside of the nail just to give the glue something to stick to. Like I said, I don't really know if I needed to do this, but I just went ahead and did it. So the instructions actually said to just put the nail glue on your natural nail, but I went ahead and did both my natural nail and the nail tip. So I went ahead and did that, and then I just applied it to my nail, and it did take, I don't know, it says it's supposed to bond in like 5 seconds. It did not bond in 5 seconds, but it took a while. But I just I wanted to make sure to press it down really, really hard to make sure I didn't get any bubbles inside there, because I knew I was going to put a natural color and it was going to be able to show through there. So I'm pressing really hard down on my natural nail just to make sure there's no bubbles. And it did take a little while to actually stick, but once it did, they felt really strong. It didn't feel like the little press-on nails where they were going to pop off or anything. It felt really strong. So I really had no idea how long these were going to last. I kind of felt like I was going to have one pop off the next day, to be honest. But as I'm sitting here doing this voiceover, it has now been 5 days, and I've been in the pool and washed dishes and all kinds of stuff, and they still feel really, really strong. So I am super happy with that. So if you do have a gel allergy, I guess this would be an alternative for gel glue. I'm just not sure about the tips, if they would bother you or not, because they are gel, but they're cured. So I don't know. If somebody has a gel allergy, please let me know if you've tried this and it bothered you too. So I'm just trying to figure something out here. Okay, so this is the main reason why I wanted to use these tips, because I'm going to take my e-file again and I'm going to go around and sand down around my cuticle, because I feel like this is the part that makes them look so much more natural. And I can't do that with a fake plastic tip because they're usually painted or have some type of design where it's going to show if I did this. And so this is the real reason why I wanted to use these tips, so I can file them down and they can look natural, and it's gonna prevent them from looking fake and thick and even pulling, you know how your hair gets stuck in them when they start growing out. This is gonna prevent that. So I just went around once or twice to kind of blend them in around my natural nail. I just feel like this part is really important to making them look a lot more natural. And then I'm gonna cut them down if I wanted them cut down, and then I'm going to shape them, which I really don't have to shape them because they're already shaped. So I'm just going to make sure that bottom line is straight, you know, the tip of the nail is straight and even. So after this is where it gets kind of tricky and possibly makes this video pointless, because I'm going to use a gel polish. Now, while I was sitting there doing them, I wasn't thinking that if you have a gel allergy, a gel nail polish will also cause you to have allergic reaction as well. I was just thinking it was the gel glue. So if you do have an actual gel allergy, you might from this point on just want to use a basic normal nail polish. But I went in with a gel polish and just tried to avoid getting it on your skin. So I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of me not using gel. So but I genuinely didn't realize this until after I did the first hand. And also, I want to stop and pause and say, I also started freaking out because I don't know if I'm supposed to cure and put my fingers under a UV light with this fake nail glue under the nail that I have on. Like, I don't know if that nail glue that I used could be cured under, not cured, but I don't know if it's allowed for me to have my nails under this light. Like, I didn't know. I wasn't even thinking at the time when I was doing my nails, is this going to be bad? I was not thinking that at all. So again, it wasn't until I finished my first hand that I realized, oh shoot, am I even supposed to put this nail glue that I used under this lamp? Like, what is going to happen to me? Is something going to happen? Is it bad? I don't know what kind of chemicals are in this nail glue. I just started freaking out naturally. So after I did the first hand, I looked it up on my phone and I couldn't really find anything. I didn't find anything bad, like do not do that, saying do not do that. It's just basically the gel dries with and cures with the light. The nail glue that I used uses air to dry, but it didn't say like there was going to be anything bad while doing it. So I'm not sure if you can do that or not. So again, naturally, in typically me fashion, I panicked and didn't want to do that again. So I ended up, again, this was not planned. If this was planned, I could have bought something, but I went ahead and grabbed a straw, a basic straw and some tape, and put the nail tip on, just stuck it to the tape, and then polished it with a gel polish like that, and then cured the gel polish. And then of course I went in with a clear and cured the gel polish like that. So it was, all the gel was fully cured before I applied it to my nail, and I didn't even have to stick my nail under the lamp. And when I had all the nails done, I just used the nail glue that I used and applied them to my nails. Now, I didn't get to do the part where I go around the cuticles, like file down sand around the cuticles, which I didn't like. But these tips are so thin, and they're not like the regular plastic tips where you can just tell that they're fake. They didn't end up looking like that, so I wasn't too unhappy with it. And they're still sticking like my other hand, and I still got to use gel polish like my other hand. So it ended up working out okay. And I had already taken down all my lights and stuff, so the quality is a little bit messed up, but I did film a little bit of how this hand looked, and they looked okay. They looked good. So I think that's a good alternative if just trying to avoid any type of gel nail allergy. You can do it like that, or you can just skip the gel polish altogether and use a regular polish. All in all, just watching one video just completely freaked me out, sending me into like a spiral, and it just made me completely want to go back to using acrylics again. It's just gel was so easy and so much faster than acrylics. So at this point, I'm just not sure what I'm going to do. Let me know your guys' tips, if you have any tips and tricks or what you think I should do, because I don't know right now. I'll let you know in the next video what I decide to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.